Hey, it's Candace from Living in the Light, and I am so excited about today's topic. I wanted to talk to you about insecurity and comparing ourselves to others. And this is something that is close to home for me because it's something that I dealt with for a long time. For much of my life, I was desperately concerned about what others thought of me, to the point where it consumed me completely. I fell into deep depression and anxiety, and much of it had to do with the way that I was pushing myself to be and have what I thought I should have and what would make me look good in the eyes of others. And so the other day I ran across this quote, and some of you may have seen me share it on social media. But it really resonated with me because it reminded me of how I felt during that time that I was just struggling so much with insecurity, with doubt about myself, with the struggle to compare and to be more than what I thought I was. And so this quote, it's from the book of Knowing and Worth, and it goes, "Nobody can give your worth to you, and nobody can take it away but you." And that just really speaks to what I had to come to know in order to come out of that state of insecurity, the fears, the doubts, the worries, all of that. I had to come into a knowing of my power to control that, my power to give myself my worth, which God gave me in my creation, which God gave you in your creation. We are divine beings, and that's our identity. So there's no need to compare ourselves to the humanly characteristics that we're temporarily taking on. So we compare ourselves to other people who we feel have more than us. And in those moments, we're forgetting that we have everything. We have been given everything by God. The universe is ours. Everything is ours. We're connected to everything. There's no separation. And so we can, from that perspective, feel grateful for all that is, feel grateful for everyone that is. If somebody else has something that we feel we don't have, we can be thankful for the way that God is showing up through them, and know for ourselves, in seeing them, that means that it's possible for us because it has been done. And anything that has been done in God can be done again and again and again in you. And so that's just, that was so powerful for me to come to that knowing, to be reminded of the truth, because it's easy to stay caught up in what the world thinks about what you should have, how you should look, what you should be, what your personality should be, how your hair should look. I mean, I could go on and on, what type of job you should have, how much money you should make. All of these views that we pick up, and then we start to feel bad when we don't feel like we're measuring up. But the reality is we all measure up. We are all divine creations. We're so blessed. We're so abundant beyond what we can even see. And we can welcome that into our awareness when we truly stand in that knowing about who we are, who we really are. And so there's no need to compare. There's no need to be jealous. There's no need to feel bad about ourselves because there's nothing missing. All that we could ever need will be given on time or early as soon as we come into that awareness of who we are. And so, that was just so helpful to me in releasing all of that insecurity and doubt and worry, fear, all of it. Because all of that cannot exist when you stand in your knowing of who you really are. And so I pray that this message is helpful, it's right on time for somebody. If you've been feeling like you don't measure up, know that God only sees your greatness. God only sees you as you were created, and that's all that matters. That's truly all that matters. This temporary experience in the world is for us to show up and shine the light and love of God into the world. And that's what you are. And so much can be expressed through you when we step away from the worldly thoughts and step into who we really are. So much love, keep shining,